Hello students of Standard 9. In geography, you are learning about different landforms found on the surface of the earth. Through the previous video, you have already studied the main landform, that is about the mountains. Today you are going to learn Chapter 6, Landforms of the Earth, Part-3, in which you are going to learn about the plateaus. What do you mean by the plateaus? Plateaus are the large, elevated, flat areas having steep sides. So, a large elevated area having steep sides, also known as tablelands. So, the plateaus are also known as tablelands. They have a large area which is flat and they have steep sides. This is the main feature of a plateau. Plateaus are the ancient landforms, oldest landforms. When the continents were formed, many plateaus were formed and they were formed millions of years ago due to the diastrophism. What do you mean by the process of diastrophism? This process indicates that there was a large areas or the crust deformation, and that had taken place, and because of the deformation of the earth's crust, many landforms were formed like the mountains, plateaus and plains. So plateaus are the important landforms found on the surface of the earth. According to the formation and the location, plateaus can be divided into two categories, or there are two types of plateaus. First is InterMountain Plateau and second is Volcanic Plateau. What do you mean by the InterMountain Plateau? The plateau which is located between two mountain ranges, or the plateau which is surrounded by the mountain ranges. So, they are known as the InterMountain Plateaus or InterMountain Plateaus. There are many examples all over the world. This type of plateaus are found. And the very good example is the Tibetan Plateau, located on a high altitude between the Kunlun mountain ranges and Himalayas. And because of its location on a high altitude, it is known as the roof of the world. Other intermountain plateaus, if you see all over the world, in North America, Mexican Plateau, located between eastern Sierra Madre and western Sierra Madre. Mongolian Plateau, located in Asia between Altai Mountain and Khingan. Like that, Anatolia Plateau, located between Pontic and Taurus. Between Andes Mountain in South America, Colombian Plateau. So like that, there are many plateaus located between the mountain ranges or surrounded by the mountain ranges. Intermountain plateaus are located. Second type of the plateaus are volcanic plateaus. These plateaus are formed because of the eruption of hot material magma when deposited on the surface of the earth. How is it formed? Due to the eruption of lava on the surface of the earth through fissure eruption, when the cracks are narrow, instead of all at sudden, like explosive volcanoes do not form or do not occur, through this narrow crack, very slowly lava flows and deposited on the surface of the earth. So it does not form high conical mountains or high landforms, but it forms a large area of lava shield. So a thick layer of lava shield forms as a plateau which is known as volcanic plateau. So do remember, volcanic plateaus are formed due to the eruption of lava deposited on the earth's surface, and that is formed like a shield, like a plateau known as volcanic plateau. A good example is found in India, that is Deccan Plateau. It is a triangular shaped plateau found in the parts of Maharashtra, parts of Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and it was formed millions of years ago. Now that area have been changed into black soil because of weathering. Like this, there are other volcanic plateaus which are also found in different parts of USA or in Africa or in Europe. So these are two types of plateaus, InterMountain Plateaus and volcanic plateaus. What are the main significance of plateaus? In the beginning only I have already told about the plateaus. These are the oldest parts of the earth's structure or the earth's crust. They were formed in the ancient period and they are made of very hard rocks. So these are the storehouse of many minerals. Many minerals are found in these areas. So the plateaus are rich in many minerals which are used as the raw materials in many industries. These areas are also the grazing yards. Some of the good plateaus which have good soil, they are used for agriculture. When some rivers are rising from the plateaus and they are forming waterfalls or they are the swift flowing rivers, they are used for generating hydroelectricity. The plateaus are also very important, having various types of rocks. The rocks which are used for constructional work. Plateaus are also very important for various other purposes, for the establishment of industries. Due to the forestation, some areas having forestry, some are engaged in animal rearing, some are also engaged in agricultural work. So plateaus are very important parts of the land and landforms found on the surface of the earth. So do remember. Thank you.